Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, thanks for coming. So as you can tell, I look a little bit different. I've actually made an effort in my appearance today. Anyway, this video has been requested for me to do by someone that was in my comments on one of my other videos who is stuck between choosing which uni to go to. So I decided that I'm going to try help them by saying why I chose to go to King's College London. So I made a list of a few reasons. Let me just remind myself real quick. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of talk about like the background of like when I was applying to uni. So I applied autumn 2019, autumn winter, because my sixth form were very adamant that we had to get it in like just before Christmas. So I filled it in, and they were also very adamant that we had to apply to 5 unis. So I applied to King's, City University of London, Surrey, York and East Anglia. So they're all kind of all over the place. So I picked 2 in London, 1 that was relatively close to London and 2 that were a bit more far away, with obviously York being the furthest. I never really wanted to go to York because I thought it was too far, so I just put it there for the sake of it. So obviously did my personal statement, submitted it. King's was the first uni I actually heard back from that like accepted me to go for an interview. And because like with nursing, you don't just get a place based on your personal statement and like your UCAS. You have to like do an interview, you have to get your DBS check, you have to make sure you've got all your immunisations up to date. So the first step is obviously the interview, and they look at like your grades and all of that. The first thing I did was like my first interview was at King's, and so that was kind of how I got used to the whole process. Like I didn't really know what was going on. I went there, it was really good. It was really good. Everyone was really nice. The lecturers, the teachers were nice. The older students that were helping were really good, really friendly. I liked the way that the interview worked. I felt happy, and they replied to me literally. I did the interview on the Friday, then I got the place on the Monday. No other uni did that. I liked all of them. I went to all the interviews except York because it's too far. They all offered me an interview, declined York, went to the other 4, got all the places for the 4, and then I ended up firming King's and putting City as my insurance, and I'll go into like why I did that later. So yeah, that's kind of a bit of a background into like how my application process went. It was pretty smooth for me, but yeah, I always kind of just had a feeling about King's. Even when I went to look around, like I liked the vibe. Yeah. So that kind of goes on to like the whole atmosphere that's at King's. So like it's a very, even though it's quite like a prestigious uni, it's very like, it's just chill. Like everyone's really chill. Like when you go to events, like everyone's really nice, it's chill, you can have a lot of fun, and there'll always be a group of people that you can like get to know, the people that are similar to you, whether that be like on your course or in like a club, or like things like ACS and stuff like that. Or even if you're going out, you just find people anywhere on campus, to be honest. If you're a friendly person, then it will be fine. And then that kind of goes into the whole like London vibe, which I quite like because I've obviously been in London my whole life. I went to sixth form in central London. I just like London. So that was another factor into why I wanted to go to King's, because it's so central. Obviously there's like, how many campuses? Like 5? 4? 5? I can't even remember. But you're always like dotting over, you're always going to different places, you get to see different campuses where there's different facilities, different people, which is really nice. Some of them are a bit like ghetto. But that's just what it is. It's like going to school, like it's just kind of normal. So I quite like the London vibe, and I kind of decided as I was getting closer and closer to my A-level exams, like I wanted to stay at home because rent prices I wasn't about to pay, because my, what's it called? I thought with my student finance, if I stayed at home, I wouldn't have to get out a bigger loan. I could spend my student finance that I did get on whatever I wanted because I don't have to pay rent because I'm still living in my yard. So it's kind of a win-win. Plus I only have to really pay like travel fee, which is obviously like rude because TfL is just like, I've already spoken about TfL in one of my other videos, but that's it really. So I feel like it's just convenient. I can just hop on the train. Like, cool, it's annoying because I have to get up early, but I'd rather get up early than spend thousands of pounds on rent. So that's why I did firm insurance of 2 London unis. City I did really like as well, but I think because King's is a Russell group and I quite like the way that they do like research, and it's all like, obviously every uni is academic, but it's very like academic, you know what I mean? And I quite like that. Like, I'm a bit of a nerd, so I like to write TT essays. It's a bit moist, but you know, that's another thing that I liked. What else? Everyone's just really friendly, and I've been talking a lot about what it's like before I actually started, but like now I'm in it. King's is very, particularly on my course, it's very diverse. You got people coming from
got it from North London, got it from East London, got it from West London, got it from South London.
You got people coming from all parts of the world, like international students. You got older people, younger people, people with children, people that don't have children. You got people that are fresh from school like me. Literally everything. Like people with all sorts of backgrounds and stories, and I don't know if it's the same for every course. I don't think it is, but my course is so diverse and it's great because I've met people that are coming from like all ends of the earth, which is really, really nice. Like, you can just learn from each other. So when I came to uni, it felt like sixth form because my sixth form was really diverse. So then when I came here, I was like, I don't feel like left out. I don't feel like there's people that I can relate to. So wherever you're from, whatever religion you are, whatever race, whatever, I keep saying whatever, you're gonna find someone that is similar to you or someone who has similar interests, so you literally do not have to worry about that, especially going into nursing. I can't speak for the other courses, but you might get a few issues there depending on the course, because there are some courses that certain ethnic groups tend to do, but nursing is very inclusive. There's a bit of everything, so don't worry about that one. Like what I was saying about being a Russell group, like King's has a really good reputation. They're known for being very punctual, things like that. Like your lessons, your lectures, your skill sessions, they will never run late. If anything, they'll finish early. You'll say on your timetable 9 till 4, you'll be out by 2. Like, it's very chill. You're not in lessons all the time. Like, I thought, even though nursing's very full on, I thought it'd be like, yeah, every day. It'd be like going to school every day, 9 till like 4. But really it's not. Sometimes you literally go in for like 2 hours and then you go back home, or you'll only really be in maximum 4 days a week, but normally 3. So like my timetable now is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, so it's quite like chill really. You have time to chill, to sleep, to go out, to catch up on work, to do assignments and things like that. So yeah, so it's fine. It's really, really chill. That's one thing that I like. They're very hands-on. Sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming, but you do get used to it quite quickly and then you get into a routine. So that's one thing I really like and that I'm glad that I chose King's for. And I don't really know what else I can really say. Like, I'm really glad with my choice. Sometimes I did think to myself, do I regret not going to like a campus uni or going outside of London? I don't, because I mean, I can't deal with messy people. I could not be sharing a kitchen with like 8 other people, 10 other people. I like being in the comfort of my own home. I still have a lot of friends that are still here or like on gap years and stuff, so I'm not alone. It's fine, I got a lot of people here. Yeah, it's pretty good to be honest. Like, I'm still living my life, still getting my grades, and that's all I care about really. So I think if you're gonna choose between whichever one, just do what you think is best for you, because it's all well and good me saying about my experience, but everyone's different. Yeah, and also, I don't know if it's changed now, but when I applied, all the unis pretty much had the same grade requirements. I think City was a little bit lower, is a little bit more inclusive, but King's and all the other ones I applied to, they were all BBB, which is very generous considering some other courses are like ridiculous. So I wasn't too stressed when I was doing my exams, but obviously you need to work hard, do what you gotta do, and you'll be fine. Like, whatever decision you decide to make, it'll be the right one. So yeah, you just gotta do what's best for you. I hope my advice kind of helps, because I think it's nicer getting an insight from someone that's already there as opposed to someone who's just, you know, any random person. But I'm not trying to be biased or anything, it's just my genuine experience. So I hope that helped the person who requested. I hope that it helps anyone else that watches this video if you, are wondering where to apply for nursing specifically. But even if you just want to go to King's for whatever course, it is a great uni. Obviously all unis have their downsides, their upsides, but overall I'm really enjoying my experience, even though it's been cut short. But they're doing what they have to do. They've been really organised in terms of like the whole corona situation, which has been really good. I've still got work to do. It's not been too overwhelming, but it is a big adjustment. But hopefully by the time that like the 2020 cohort come in, it will be sorted out and you can have a proper uni experience. So for anyone who is kind of like about to go to uni, I wish you the best of luck. If you like the video, then like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.